Nigerians have nothing to worry about following reports that a new strain of COVID-19, which was discovered in the UK and South Africa, is now in Nigeria. Director General of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, Chikwe Ihekweazu, has debunked the statement, saying the new strain of the virus has not been found in the country. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 at its Thursday meeting also announced new measures and restrictions to address the second wave of the pandemic. TV360's Mary Kanu has the details.
There are fears following unsubstantiated reports that a new resilient strain of coronavirus pandemic is now in Nigeria. This statement, however, has been found to be false, according to the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC. NCDC boss Chikwe Ihekweazu says findings and research by the center has proven that the new strain is not in the country.
We had those reports from the UK of this new strain that seems to be associated with an increase in transmission in the UK, and which is mostly predominantly circulating in those aged, started in those aged 12 to 18, but has now spread to most of the population. There appears to be a similar but independent mutation in South Africa that also seems to be associated with increased transmission. When this new strain was reported in the UK, what we did was work with Redeemers University, and they then looked through the historical archive of viruses that had already been sequenced. And through that retrospective analysis, found two viruses that were similar to the one in the UK, but not the same. So had a few similarities, but enough for us to say that this did not originate from the same population of viruses. But it just shows you what we are able to do. But remember, this is just in two individuals.
But the Presidential Task Force (PTF) is not leaving anything to chance. The task force has announced new travel guidelines for passengers coming in from South Africa and the United Kingdom, where a new variant of COVID-19 has been discovered. The National Coordinator of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, Sani Aliyu, says a special register will be opened at the airports for passengers from the UK and South Africa, specifically to track and ensure they are present for COVID tests.
There are new travel requirements for people traveling from the UK and South Africa, effective from 001 hours on Monday, the 28th of December. It is the responsibility of passengers to make sure they familiarize themselves with these new rules, and airlines will be informed accordingly.
The Presidential Task Force also says it will soon publish the passport numbers of 100 travelers who refuse to undergo the mandatory COVID-19 test after returning to the country. The holders of the passports will be also sanctioned for flouting the obligation to test, while visas of the foreigners who evaded the mandatory test will be revoked.
So we have already mentioned right from September, when we opened up the international airspace, that there will be penalties for not abiding by the international protocol. Mr. President has approved at our meeting on Tuesday, from now on, particularly, specifically for those coming from the UK and South Africa, we will pay special attention to these flights. If you do not do your day 7 test by day 10, you will automatically go onto the suspension list. And your travel documents, your passport, will be suspended for a minimum period of 6 months.
Aliyu revealed the 100 affected persons had been contacted, and they confirmed they failed to do the post-arrival test. Mary Kanu, TV360, Lagos.